As Al looks forward, he's writing a book about his life.
When Kim Porter passed away in 2018, a lot of fans, friends, and family members were devastated. And since she passed away so unexpectedly, her family and fans were not buying the official reports of what happened to her. They thought there was something more that was not being shared. While some people pointed fingers at Diddy for knowing more than he was saying, and for maybe having something to do with her unexpected passing, other people were not so sure he was a part of it. But one person who always believed that Diddy was way more involved in her passing than he was letting on was Kim Porter's ex-husband, Al B. Shore.
And tears just started, and I froze. She said I couldn't move. She would try to shake me, and I was like,
Wow.
it's Michael.
Now, y'all know that Diddy and Kim knew each other for a long time, and I'm talking way back into the 90s. But Al B and Kim go back farther than that, way before Diddy was even in the picture. And before Kim and Diddy were a thing, she was Al's girlfriend and mother of his child. And according to Al, she was also his wife for a brief period, but they didn't want to make it public. Now, although Al and Kim were madly in love, it didn't take Kim a long time to fall for Diddy's charm, and soon she was in a very public on-again, off-again relationship with Diddy. And no matter how chaotic their relationship seemed, Diddy accepted all of Kim, baggage and all, including adopting her son Quincy from her previous relationship with Al. Even though we all thought Kim and Diddy were going to make it forever, Diddy didn't see any reason why he should marry her. He stated in an interview with Essence magazine in 2006 that he had no plans on taking Kim officially off the market. He said, "I know she deserves to get married, but I'm just not ready. It's not a reflection on how much I love Kim. It's that I'm just learning how to be a good boyfriend. When I'm finished with this step, I'll move on to the next." Less than a year after that, Diddy dumped Kim for J-Lo. And even though they got back together after Diddy's breakup with J-Lo and had the twins, it looked like Kim never got over him dumping her to be with J-Lo because she ended their relationship for the last time in 2007. She released a statement about the breakup that said, "In ending this relationship, I made a decision that was in the best interest of myself, Sean, and our family. I look forward to moving on with my life and my career and wish him prosperity, health, and happiness in life and in love. We will remain friends and committed parents to our children." Now, what's more interesting and a little disturbing about their breakup is how it happened. Kim waited for Diddy to leave the house before she packed up all her things, her kids, cars, and nursery furniture, and the coffee table up out of his house. When she was asked about why she did all that in an interview, she said, "Because there was no other way. You think he would have let me walk out the door? He wouldn't have wanted me to go." At this point, the interview starts getting weird. We don't know what the interview sensed about Kim, but she asked her if she was scared. And although Kim said no, we can't help but wonder why she would wait for the man she loved to leave the house before packing out her things, unless she has something to be scared about. But she said, "No, not at all, but I wanted to be dramatic. I wanted him to know I wasn't breaking up with him for 2 weeks or maybe leaving for 2 days. If I pack up everything, twins and all, it means I'm out. Puffy's an action person, not a talk person. So I had to have an action. Telling him, 'Babe, I'm leaving,' was not going to do it." Now, y'all might not have caught it, but the one thing that stands out from that interview was when Kim said Diddy was an action person. And we're just wondering what other thing he took action on. And it looks like Al B might agree because he revealed that Kim didn't just leave Diddy because she was done with him. She left because she was scared for her life and suspicious of him. So what exactly did Diddy do to Kim to make her suspicious of him? Well, before we get into that juicy detail, we should probably say that Diddy has not been a saint when it comes to his business and love life. They say all is fair in love and war, but Diddy has been more than unfair to his love interests and business partners, and he didn't do it to just Kim. After Kim left Diddy, he started dating Cassie, and even though they were together for more than a decade, he never put a ring on it. And then there's Young Miami, and the same thing happened all over again. I know y'all have seen that awkward clip of Miami asking Diddy what they were, and Diddy saying everything but that they were in a relationship.
So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. And we friends.
And while some of you may think he's just a charming player afraid of commitment, Diddy is not just shady in his love life, he's also ruthless in business. Now, before Diddy made his first million in the music industry, he was an intern at Andre Harrell's Uptown Records and worked his way up. That is until Andre fired him for having a giant ego and trying to prove he was the boss at Andre's company. And that's not all. After Diddy started Bad Boy Records, one of the first people he signed was Biggie. And although Biggie was blowing up and making him a lot of money, he didn't care about Biggie's life at all. He just cared about making money. He revealed to his bodyguard at the time, Gene Deal, that he didn't care if Tupac and Biggie died as long as he could make money out of it.
He said, I'm a businessman. I'm about making money. But something gotta change. I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die.
And get this, after Tupac got hit, Diddy convinced Biggie not to lay low for a while, which would have been the best move for Biggie considering the East Coast West Coast beef was at its height. Instead, he made him shoot the music video for his song in Los Angeles and stopped him from going to Europe for a press conference. Diddy also made Biggie attend the Soul Train Award and the after party, and it was on their way back from the after party that Biggie got shot. It's hard to believe that Diddy didn't know putting Biggie in the front lines right after Pac got hit would be putting him in the literal line of fire. And let's not forget that Jaguar Wright interview where she pretty much revealed all of Hollywood's dark secrets, and she did not leave Diddy's name out of her mouth. She basically called Diddy out for unaliving all the members of his crew for knowing too much or competing with him. She also mentioned
Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died.
But why is all this important? His relationship with Kim started as a business relationship because Kim was Andre Harrell's personal assistant and then she started dating him. So according to several reports, she knew a lot about Diddy that the world didn't. And you might be thinking, why would Kim want to sell out her baby daddy? You see, before their final breakup, Diddy had cheated on Kim and fathered a child with someone else. And when Kim was asked if that was why she left Diddy, she said it was a part of it. So we've got all that happening and the rumors that just before she dies, Kim was planning on releasing a tell-all book revealing all the dirty secrets she knew, from wild parties to shady business moves and even his sexuality. And we know Diddy wouldn't have wanted that. But what's very weird about how Kim passed was that the first coroner's report ruled it a homicide and claimed there were toxins in her body showing that she had been poisoned. But immediately after that, another one was released that claimed she died of lobar pneumonia, and according to Jaguar Wright, even that might not have been natural.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
And when this happened, Al called for an investigation into her death, claiming it was not natural. And then there was the email from a close friend of Kim's that said, when Kim passed, there were questions about the manner in which she died. If they are going to say it was pneumonia and that she died peacefully in her sleep, then why was there blood located on Kim's pillowcases and also a slight trail of blood on the bathroom floor that led to the bathroom? Why hasn't that been mentioned? Kim was not found unresponsive in her bed. She was discovered on the bathroom floor, and if they found her in a bed, then she was strategically placed there. It all came to a head when she posted something on Instagram that shocked a lot of people, but it was what he did after the post that made people start taking a second look at Diddy. He posted a picture on Instagram to mourn Kim, but his caption pointed fingers. He claimed that Kim was running from somebody shortly before her death, and he had told her to report it to the FBI. Shortly after making the post on Instagram, though, Al B edited the post to remove any mention of the FBI and instead claimed she was running a marathon, almost like someone made him do it. But I want to know what you think. Do you think Kim was running from someone? And was this someone Diddy? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to check this next video out.